So what are we watching today, Jamie?
It's something called Blake 7.
What's that?
I don't know. I think it might be some kind of...
Which series of Doctor... Who's the Doctor? Who's playing the Doctor in this one?
I think it's Colin Baker.
Okay. This is not Doctor Who. I know.
We've never done anything that isn't Doctor Who before.
Neither of us have seen Blake 7 before.
Nope, we're going in blind completely.
The only thing that I do have an expectation for is... Obviously, we both know it's science fiction.
Yes.
Similar to Doctor Who. We are expecting faces and names from Doctor Who to come up at some point.
Yeah.
That's all about all I know, though.
Yeah, pretty much the same for me. Yeah, the titles are very spoiler-free.
Now, I have heard this intro.
I have not. Ooh. Ooh, it's a good theme. It's very science fiction.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Blake 7. Oh, Terry Nation. Wow, it's been a long time since we've seen anything by him.
Back.
Was it Destiny of the Daleks he last did?
Yes, it was.
That was his last Dalek story.
Do you know the way back?
No.
Amarillo, perhaps? It looks like a Doctor Who set.
It's minimalist set.
Yeah. Population control.
Treated with suppressants. Going without for a day and a half, they should be wearing off. Now, Richie Roderick.
Be looking forward to meeting you.
Ah, Rog.
Your family settled on the outer planet. I mean, you realise going outside is a category 4 crime. We do know the law.
Yes.
What are you doing? Picking them up.
Ooh. Yeah, I get the feeling they're not supposed to be down there.
They said it was a category 4 crime to go outside.
Yeah.
I don't know how many categories there are.
I really like the lighting in this. It's pretty solid, yeah. Yeah, it's like a good combination of moody and sort of dark, but also bright in
It's a nicer contrast to the inside, which is really bright and clinical almost.
Yeah.
Try some.
I will not drink that.
It's natural water. Doesn't it bother you that you spend your life in a state of drug-induced tranquility?
Actually, I rather like it.
Raj, good to see you. It's been a long time.
Oh, he looks familiar.
Oh, does he?
10th planet.
Now, what is going on?
Ah, okay.
I know. You remember Raj Blake?
Oh, yes.
Ah, okay, so he's Blake then.
I'm trying to persuade Raj to read.
Revenge of the Cybermen. Dev Tarrant, I think.
They were executed 4 years ago, just after your trial.
4 years ago.
Executed?
So instead, they put you into intensive therapy.
Flashback time.
They erased areas of your mind. They implanted new ideas.
I think we saw this in the opening.
When they finished, they put you up and...
It's very weirdly directed, isn't it?
You were very convincing.
It's like focusing on the words.
Yeah.
Allowed them to elevate to the outer worlds.
We've gotten a lot of backstory then.
Yeah, that was a lot of exposition.
Yeah.
But it's the first episode, I guess.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it.
Story time.
Thank you.
Again.
Is this the administration come to break up the...
Could be. They certainly look administrative.
Yeah. Look at all those forms they're carrying. And guns. Is everyone we've just met about to die? Because that would be like a typical dystopian intro.
Would it?
Yeah.
We must not be dropped of others. We
Yeah, he's about to get killed. Yeah.
Oh. Not starting lightly then.
And then he's going to be like...
Charlie, you don't need to say everything that's going to happen.
It's quite clear though.
Even so.
He's going to put on his revenge glasses.
Alright.
That's all I wanted to say.
Okay. Who is doing the incidental music?
Guess.
Is it Dudley?
Yes.
Yeah, this music's a lot like Genesis of the Daleks.
Can't remember. I can't remember.
It's a bit psychological
Yeah,
horror.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Dev Tarrant.
You heard?
I heard.
So he's the
Satisfied?
snitch, I'm guessing.
Ah.
Yes, right.
I've got a defense assignment for you.
The evidence is
Terry Nation
inexplicable.
names.
If I were you, I should concentrate on
Moran, Morag, yeah.
Tell me about this.
Did he come up with Roger
I
Blake?
want you to do
Or-
everything
I guess
you
so.
can to help.
Just need a Taran and a Lartep to turn up. And he's wearing the logo.
Yes, I was gonna say that actually.
Is that the
Yeah.
administration logo?
It must be. It could be.
I'm Tel Baron.
It's nearly Taran. Tell Varan.
A mental institution would be better than spending the rest of your life on Cygnus Alpha.
I will offer
Bringing up
no
Cygnus Alpha.
defense. Right.
Yeah. Could be like Shonda.
The proof be innocent.
Yeah, it could be.
Charges have been made.
So we've already got a court hearing. Court case.
Yeah. Again, this was a thing that Terry Nate. You think of Keys of Marinus, you get a court session at the end. I'm seeing a lot of Terry Nation in this.
Sure.
Fringing the CSO there around her. Thought we were done with green screen.
It's like a motherboard evaluating something.
Yeah.
The accused has been found guilty on all charges.
Oh, that was the verdict.
Crimes
Okay.
have been accorded a category.
Dev Taran?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short for Davina. Yeah, he's the villain.
Okay.
The smirk.
They erased areas of your mind they planted new ideas.
And this again.
They literally
That's lovely.
How many prisons are
Are
left?
we on Cygnus Alpha?
I mean, I guess so.
Easy, take it easy. I hate personal violence,
Oh.
especially when I'm a person.
I'm Villa Restal.
Villa Restal. The House of
The
Restal.
transit, sir.
Okay, we're not there yet.
Or you will be when the prison ship's reviewed.
The prosecution evidence was so complete.
Didn't even say hello. Just talking about Blake.
Mercy.
This seems like an odd time to have this discussion.
Let me tell you about this person I prosecuted today.
Perhaps Blake is guilty.
Yeah, what was his name? Bloke?
I don't know.
Bloke.
I don't know.
That bloke Blake.
Were those the glasses of revenge you were talking about?
We'll have to wait until morning.
I want them now.
I really want to hear what he's listening to. Oh, it's the Justice Department logo. That makes more sense.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right.
I'm sure this all means something.
Yeah.
8 Alpha.
From a court drama to
What's the matter?
checking through a
The
database.
information has been classified.
It's variety.
It can't be obtained without a priority 3 clearance.
But if it is being used again,
Blake could be telling the truth.
that could blow the top off the whole administration.
Yeah, he's been. Shouldn't have spoken so loud.
Security?
But why? Blake claims he was arrested after he went outside.
Outside.
Yeah, about 3 miles beyond sub 43.
What did he go outside?
Talk about it with everyone, why don't you?
He says everyone there was in Blake's holding order.
You leave everything to me. Go home and get some sleep. Done as much as you can.
I love how everyone walks slowly as if they've all been like drugged.
Yeah. Is that the same place?
Yeah, yeah.
I had years ago. I didn't like him, I'm very sorry.
Oh no.
City in a dome, like Genesis.
Of course.
I guess we're off to Cygnus. I don't think he's gonna make it in time.
No, there's
How long before liftoff? You in a hurry to get there?
Don't worry, there's still time.
Maybe we can help you hear better. You can start with a couple of hours confinement. You'll be surprised how quickly your hearing improves.
Ooh.
And it still looks like he had plenty of room in there, to be honest.
No, he can probably move his arms around.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gone.
Well, I guess he's not going to be staying on Earth unless...
Nice shot. Yeah, he's shot them.
Very tragic.
Yeah.
Oh. Darn it. Yeah, that's definitely a model, though.
Yeah. The gang coming on between the people on the
Yeah,
ship.
I was gonna say, as they were like describing all the people in the cell, I was like, this sounds like quite the lineup.
Yeah, there's more than 7 of them there. But we only know 3.
Lost you like a sailor.
No, I'm coming back.
Oh! Okay. So, yeah. Blake 7
Yeah,
has begun.
let's see if there's anyone I recognise here.
Sure. I did not recognise any of the actors myself, so...
Might recognise some of the crew as well.
Yeah, that's probably more likely. It's so good to hear Dudley's music again.
It is.
Well, it's new, but... Okay, so Terry created the show in the first place.
Yeah.
Fair.
Chris Boucher
Okay, yeah.
and Dave
Dave
Maloney.
Maloney, yeah.
And Michael E. Bryant.
What did he do?
He's director, Sea Devils, Colony in Space, a few
Okay.
John Pertwees. There's an episode called Cygnus Alpha.
Oh, okay.
No, it's spoilers now, it wasn't when I was looking at it.
Darn it! Darn it! Very interesting start. I can't say it's entirely what I expected, I guess.
No.
Although then again, I didn't know exactly what to expect. But yeah, very heavy on the backstory for
Yeah.
Rog Blake.
Rog.
Rog.
Is that short for Roger with a J?
Mm,
I don't know.
I don't know. But Blake is probably what he's going to be most referred to.
I guess so.
I mean, it's not Roger 7.
Roger's 7.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very varied. The introduction of the administration and the sort of the dome
It felt,
city.
Yes, it did feel bigger than the average Doctor Who, I think, didn't it?
Yeah.
There was more sets. It was also double the length.
Yes, that's right.
I didn't write down the
Yes.
woman's name, but Vila was the thief.
Right.
I don't remember what she was called, but
You mean who we saw in the beginning? Or
no, the prison.
later? Oh, right.
the ones carrying over. So I'm guessing Blake, Vila, and whatever her name was. Why can't they just give them like
There was someone
Charlotte?
called Jenna
Was she called Jenna?
in the cell with Blake.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
let's-
I think she was Jenna.
Jenna.
I think. Yeah.
That's a nice normal name. I can remember that. It's ironic that I didn't remember that, but I did remember the weird Terry Nation name because I wrote it down. I'm guessing they are going to be part of the 7.
I
There
imagine.
is such a 7.
I imagine so. Yeah. Yeah, I really loved that ending. You know, Blake says,
It was
"No,
good, wasn't
I'm
it?
coming back." Yeah.
It did feel like, I guess, a pilot to set up.
It did, yeah, it did, I suppose. Yeah, I guess continuing with the backstory, yeah, Blake already has quite the history. We already know that he has quite the history with standing up to the administration, and there's all sorts of, like, mind manipulation and, like, implanting of memories.
Dystopian.
Yeah, very dystopian.
Sort of Orwellian vibes. Again, very Terry Nation-y stuff. You know, think about the Daleks.
Yeah.
It's post-apocalyptic, really. Yeah. All of his Daleks. Well, the first 2 Dalek stories are both post-apocalyptic. It's just a different apocalypse each time.
Yeah, it's set on Earth, which is quite interesting. It's like a really sort of futuristic Earth.
Yeah.
Although we don't actually see. Well, outside of the city, we don't see much of Earth. The city and the outside.
Yeah, conceivably it's set within the same universe as Doctor Who. Could be.
Right.
Conceivably.
I mean, stylistically,
yeah,
and the production-wise, obviously because it's sci-fi and the BBC. Yeah, it does have that little bit of a feel.
Yeah.
To Doctor Who because, you know, and having seen all of classic Who, you know, it definitely does remind you of that to an extent. But it does still feel kind of like its own thing. Yeah, I don't know how much we're going to be referring to Doctor Who.
It was more, it's hard to not compare it to Doctor Who, isn't it?
I suppose, because I imagine its success would have helped this get made.
It's probably driving some people mad that we just keep comparing
We're
everything.
sorry, alright,
It's
just
hard,
getting
it's
it out of the
tough.
way.
Yeah,
you know,
but it's going to continue to happen as well.
Yeah.
Upfront apologies for that. I thought it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, it was very interestingly directed with all the sort of interesting ways of sort of showing the story.
Yeah, script was pretty strong. It was fairly predictable, I thought.
Yeah, you were just saying everything that was going to happen. Like, this is going to happen.
It's early days. It's early days, though.
Yeah. Not a bad start at all. Dare I say, a good start. You know, they could have saved the sort of delving into the past of the characters for a bit later, but it's kind of interesting that they sort of start with that. You know, to give you, I guess, a bigger sense of them.
And interestingly, it feels like this is going to be... all of the episodes are going to be directly leading into the next one.
Sure, yeah.
It doesn't feel like we're going to have like a 4-part story or a 6-part. It feels like...
yeah, that's true.
Everything is just going to... it's just going to be a series of, I think, 13. We're going to continue to watch this.
We are, yeah.
All the way through to the end, I hope. I've got the whole thing. So we want to get our money's worth. Let's give it scores.
Yes. Yes. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god! We need to stop doing this.
I mean, like, it's mostly a 6, but I gave it the 0.5 because I found the directing to be quite interesting.
It's very stylish.
Yeah.
Notably lacking in humour, though. I think that's disappointing.
Well,
I'd like a bit more. Hope maybe we'll get some.
I don't know. I guess I never really thought about the kind of tone it would have.
Yeah.
I just thought, it's just going to be a sci-fi sort of show. I mean, there's all sorts of ways you can go about that. It can have the humour and the sort of sense of fun, I guess, or it could take it more seriously. But...
well, I think that for me, the perfect is a balance between the two. I don't think anything entirely works without the other. It works in small doses. Although, I thought Villa was quite funny. Maybe he'll be a good character. House.
Yeah, it did have a little humour with the...
a little bit. Villa. We'll call him House.
House.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm really happy with how this has started.
So am I.
I'm looking forward to watching Space Fall. And... yeah.
See you next time.
See you for the next one.